Yes, guys, so welcome to this tutorial. So by the end of this tutorial, you're going to learn how to create this particular image style. And this image style is very common among game developers. You know, they use this style a lot because it's very catchy and very attractive. You can see the colors are very poppy and are nice. So how do you create this image style or any other image style? Let's say, for example, you see an image style online that you like or something and you want to recreate it. If you follow the step in this tutorial, you're going to learn how to recreate any image style using AI. Yes, and within few seconds, you don't have to stress yourself. You don't have to know how to use 3D tools or any expensive tool or waste your time. These are things you can do within 2 minutes or 3 minutes at max. So how do you create this image style? That is what we'll be talking about in this tutorial, or any other style at all that you see. If you learn this, the process are very similar to any other image style you might want to create. So without wasting much of our time, let's get started. Your first step is to look for images that looks like what you want to create, no matter the style you want to create. Once you have seen the style somewhere, you want to download and save that image so that you can use that image as a reference to create what you want to create. The particular image showing on your screen is a caricature image style. That shows you can create any image style. All you have to do is download it and save it on your system so you can use it as a reference image. Getting your reference image, the next thing you want to do is to open chatgpt.com, and you can see this is my chatgpt, and you can see a plus sign here. This plus sign is asking me to upgrade if I want to use it more for the day. I've already exhausted my daily credit for this, so now I can't upload any image to ChatGPT because I'm using the free version. So what I'm going to do now is to log out of this particular account and log in into another ChatGPT account so that I can continue to use the ChatGPT features. So now I'm going to log in with another Gmail into ChatGPT so that I can upload more images to ChatGPT. So after I've finished logging in, so this is another email I'm using to log in now. So after logging in, you can see now I can now upload new images to ChatGPT. The plus sign is now active again. So all I have to do is to click on this and upload image directly from my computer. I think the amount of time you can use this per day is 5 times. After 5 times, you'll be asked to wait for 24 hours to be able to use, because we are using the free version of ChatGPT. So we'll click on the plus sign now to upload image directly from our computer. So we'll pick the image reference that we selected. For the purpose of this tutorial, we'll be using this battle royale style image that I showed you guys earlier on as our reference image. So I'll just click on it and upload it to my ChatGPT. Then I will now tell ChatGPT what I want it to do with this image. I'll say describe this image. Now if I just put describe this image, ChatGPT can tell me the activities going on the image, but that is not what I want. I want the image style. So I'm going to write the image style and the color theme, so that ChatGPT knows that I'm trying to get the image styling and the color theme used for this image, and that is what I'm going to put. Very simple, very short. So after putting that, then I'll send, then ChatGPT does its magic of giving me a detailed description of the image styling and the colors that were used in the styling, because you have to get the color right. You can see the colors are bright, poppy, and very, very attractive. So ChatGPT has given me the full details of the image, describing the image style, the 3D style that were used in the image, the color theme that was used in this particular image, and every other thing that you will need to replicate this particular image. So to keep your work organized, it's best if you want to create more images, like you are not just creating one image, you are creating this image style multiple times, it's good to keep your work organized. Copy your output and save somewhere. For me, I'll be using, for the purpose of this tutorial anyway, I'll be using this online notepad just to temporarily store my ChatGPT output. So I copy the output from ChatGPT by pressing Ctrl+C on my keyboard. Then I go to the notepad and paste it there. So now you can see this is just a temporary notepad I'm using for the purpose of this tutorial. If you are not if you have Microsoft Word, you can use Microsoft Word. You can use anything to store your, or you can use Google Doc. If you know how to use Google Doc, you can also use Google Doc to store your ChatGPT output for better use. So the tools we are going to be using to generate image is called ImageFX by Google Lab. So this is one of the best image generation tool out there, but people don't know about it. And the good news is that it is free. It is completely free, and I think you can generate up to 100 images a day. 100 images a day, and it is completely free. And it has some features that other app will ask you to pay for. You know, this is just the best image generator, AI generator for image. It is free. It can generate a wide range of images just like ChatGPT, and it is unlimited. Yes, because if you are generating 100 images a day, that is just unlimited at this point. So what we want to do now is I'm showing you around. So these are the features on the app. You can see we have the try weeks. This is another app embedded into this app. So this is where you put your prompts. This is the prompt area where you put your prompt, and if you click on this button here that I'm hovering my mouse on, you can adjust some settings on the app. So you can see this seed number. This seed number allows you to create consistent images. If you want to create consistent images, all you have to do is click on this padlock icon and lock in the character feature. So this way the app will know that you want to create consistent characters that look alike all through. So once you keep that padlock locked, then you are creating consistent characters. So the image is powered by image 3 by Google Lab. Then here you can set the ratio, the size of your image. What kind of size do you want? These are some features that some other app will ask you to upgrade to paid version for you to use, but they are on ImageFX for free. So all you have to do is select your image size. So once you select the image size we want, then let's pick the landscape image. Then we can then input our prompts and start generating image. So I'll just go back to my notepad. Oh, I think I mistakenly closed the notepad. So let me just get it up and running. I'll be back very soon, guys. So now that we are back and our notepad is working, so this is our prompt, our generated output from ChatGPT that we saved earlier. So I'm just going to hit Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V from my keyboard to copy this prompt and take it back to our image generator. So all we have to do is paste the output of ChatGPT here. This is the prompt output that ChatGPT gave us for the image style. So you see that by just placing the image style and typing a few prompts, we can already start generating that exactly similar image. So I'm just going to write a miniature character standing on a table. So that is the simple prompt I'm typing. You understand? Holding a, let me just add something, holding a magical orb. So holding a magical orb, that is the simple prompt I'm putting. So let's see what we can create. You know, we have put the image style that ChatGPT described for us earlier. So let's see if we will get the exact image style. Bam, you can see it. This is perfect. This is exactly the image style that we picked from online. You can see I'm going to download one and zoom it. And the one thing about ImageFX is that the image quality is just incredible. Even without upgrading it to 4K or increasing the, some image generator will generate poor images that you can't use. But one thing about ImageFX is that it is going to give you quality output. So this is what we have. Although the image character is not standing on the table, maybe because of the prompt that we put, because of the prompt, if we adjust our prompt, it will give us exactly what we want. So I'm just trying to adjust my prompt here. You can see I edited the prompt. I say character standing on the car, white background. Let's see if it will give us what we want this time around. So another thing about ImageFX is that it doesn't take time to process your image. it processes image quite fast compared to other free version of image generation tools. So you can see our character is standing on a car, but it is not still on a white background. But one thing is that the image resolution, the image quality of this is just top notch. I'm going to zoom it out. You can see the image quality we are getting here. These are some advanced this to get this kind of quality in some other tool, you need to pay for premium service to get this type of image quality, and we are getting it here for free, and we are getting it as a fast. It is not slow. It generated this image within how many seconds. So you can see what we have here. This is quite impressive. We have gotten the character style, although we are still struggling to make the character do what we want it to do, and that one is from our prompt. If we adjust our prompt properly, I can assure you that we'll be able to get the character to do the things that we want it to do. So I'm just trying to edit the prompt now to see if I can get the characters to do what I want it to do without to do exactly what I want it to do. So let's try this prompt now and see if we can get the characters to do what we want it to do. Like I said, it doesn't take time to generate. Okay, this is the output now. It is not still doing what we want it to do. It is from our prompt. So I believe we just need to tweak our prompt. We are going to go back to ChatGPT now, and we have ChatGPT to write a prompt for us that we can then use to generate a standalone character. What I've noticed is that it is generating the character with other characters because of the reference image that we uploaded to ChatGPT, and because of the outputs that ChatGPT gave us. So it's generating the character and it's also generating other characters around it. Let's get ChatGPT to generate a prompt that will involve only one character, so we have just one character in the scene. So we are going to go back to ChatGPT now and tell ChatGPT to what, generate a prompt for us that will involve just one character. So that is the prompt I'm putting now. I say now write a prompt that can be used to generate an image of a single character. So we just want an image of a single character, using the style that it has written before, using the output it has written before. So this is the prompt that GPT gives us. We want to generate one character with that style that we generated earlier on. So we'll go back to our notepad and we'll paste the prompt here in case we want to use it multiple times. So we are just saving this prompt for easy access. So then I'll Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V, then take it to my image generator. Then I will replace this prompt with the new prompt that we want to use to generate a single character. So this is our base prompt that have information about the character and the rest. So we'll just add an action prompt to tell the AI the action we want the character to be doing. You understand? So we'll just add something to action prompt, and now there's a proper way to do this thing. I'll be making another tutorial to show you how to generate prompts that will give you accurate results, not just this mini more we are doing. But because that is not the focus of this tutorial, that is why we are doing this. In another tutorial, I will show you how to generate prompts that will give you exactly what you want, the kind of output you want. So now you see we have generated a single image of that character style, exactly the style that we want. You see, it's able to give us exactly the style. This is perfect. This is beautiful. If you want to use this for your project, depending on the type of project you are trying to create, you can use it for your project. All you just have to do is let your imagination run wild. You're unlimited, you're unstoppable. This is AI. You can use it to your advantage. So depending on the project you want to create, let's say you are creating a video, an animation, or anything, you can use this to create something very nice, depending on how creative you are. So now we are just going to adjust the prompt to see if we can at least get the AI to do what we want it to do this time around, now that it is a single character. So let's see if we can adjust the prompt to get the AI to do what we want this time around. Okay, so this is still the output we are getting from it. Like I said, the focus of this tutorial, we're not talking about prompting now. We are just showing you how you can recreate any image style whatsoever. Okay, you saw an image style online and you want to recreate it. If you follow this process in this tutorial, you can recreate any image style, any type of image. And thank God this image effects is still very much free. It's still very much free, and you can generate up to 100 images in a day. So you know that if you're generating 100 images in a day, that's a lot of image. You can use it for your videos, you can use it for whatever purpose you want to use it for. So if you enjoyed this tutorial and want to see more tutorials about AI, how to create videos with AI, animation with AI, how to monetize AI, how to build websites with AI, web app, mobile app with AI, anything AI, then don't forget to click on the subscribe button to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up to encourage me so that I can create more videos like this. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Hope you learned anything. If you have any question, feel free to drop them in the comment section. I'll be more than glad to respond to you.